students. We are studying MMPC 16, International Business Management, Block 3, Strategies of International Business, Unit 7, International Entry Strategies. Now, when we enter the foreign market, suppose we are in exports, we are doing exports, we are doing imports. Now, for exports, say you have received the order of exporting 10,000 shirts to USA. Now, first of all, you will require a letter of credit from the importers bank. Importer will go to his bank and he will ask his bank to give a letter of credit in favor of the exporter. By letter of credit, we mean that the exporter is sure of the payment. If the order is made as per the contract and there is no defect in the commodities supplied, then the payment, the bank is taking the assurance of making the payment. So now then you will need, this foreign currency. The importing bank will send the money to you in a different, currency. Now, before entering a foreign market, organizations must make several strategic decisions regarding their expansion. These decisions revolve around three fundamental questions. Which foreign market to enter? This is the first question. The second question is the timing and scale of entry. And the third question is the mode of entry. So, before entering a foreign market, organizations must make several strategic decisions regarding their expansion. These decisions revolve around three fundamental questions: which markets to enter, the timings and scales of entry, and the mode of entry. The mode of entry is particularly significant as it determines the level of investment. How much is the investment? Whether it is large investment, medium investment, small investment, then risk and control a firm will have over its foreign operations. In this particular unit, various entry modes and strategies are discussed, focusing on how firm select markets, which market to go, and navigate environmental factors to ensure successful international expansion. Entering international markets is fraught with uncertainty as companies must navigate diverse political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors. In short, we call it PESTEL, P-E-S-T-E-L. P stands for political, E stands for economic, S stands for social, T stands for technological, E stands for environmental, and L stands for legal. So PESTEL means political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal factors. The unpredictability of these factors can significantly impact the success of market entry. So entering international markets is fraught with uncertainty as companies must navigate diverse political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal PESTEL factors. The unpredictability of these factors can significantly impact the success of market entry. For instance, when Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, entered India, when KFC entered India, it faced socio-cultural challenges, including protests and accusations of violating food norms. This example highlights how firms must, thoroughly analyze the market before entry. So, when KFC entered India, it faced socio-cultural challenges, including protests and accusations of violating food norms. This example highlights how firms must thoroughly analyze the market before entry. Multinational enterprises, MNEs, MNE stands for multi N national, E enterprise, and MNC stand for multinational company, M multi N national, C company. So MNE is multinational enterprises and MNC is multinational companies. MNEs continuously scan the global business environment to identify opportunities and threats. They must also balance home and host country expectations, particularly concerning employment, technology, and trade policies. So, multinational enterprise MNEs continuously scan the global business environment to identify opportunities and threats. These MNCs, these enterprises or companies also balance home and host country expectations. You see, particularly concerning employment, they give employment to so many people. They are bothered about the home and host country. They are bothered about their country, technology and trade. Policies because they will earn foreign exchange. For example, the debate around US based companies outsourcing jobs in India. Now, so many companies in Gurgaon, Noida, Greater Noida, Faridabad, they are US based. They do work here because they get good good staff here, they good staff here, and the cost of the staff is also less compared to the staff which they will engage in USA. So the debate around US based companies outsourcing jobs to India illustrates how political and economic pressures influence market entry strategies. Additionally, the rise of the information economy and the new manufacturing technologies has reshaped global business dynamics, reducing traditional cost advantages and requiring firms to rethink their market entry strategies. So, the debate around US based companies outsourcing jobs to India illustrates how political and economic pressures influence market entry strategies. The rise of the information economy and the new manufacturing technologies has reshaped global business dynamics, reducing traditional cost advantages and reducing firms to rethink their market entry strategies. Theories of internationalization, Uppsala model. This theory posits that firms internationalize gradually, starting with culturality and geographically close markets before expanding further. For example, Indian Ayurveda companies first, target South Asia before entering Western markets. Now, this Ayurveda in India, there are so many Ayurveda hospitals in our country. And these insurance companies are also, issuing policies, cashless policies, which are covering Ayurvedic hospitals in our country. They have got, treatments for cancer. Cancer also. They treat the patients. So these companies, they targeted first South Asia, and then they went to Western markets. So Uppsala model, what this model says, this theory posits that firms internationalize gradually, starting with culturality. How they will start? They will start with culturality, and they will start geographically. Close markets which are close to India. before you see expanding further. First, they will supply goods to the countries which are close to India. Here they have explained by giving example. Indian Ayurveda, for example, Indian Ayurveda companies first target South Asia, you see, before entering Western markets. Next method is transaction cost analysis. What is the cost of the transaction? This model suggests that firms internationalize when it becomes cost effective to produce goods abroad rather than you see exporting them. Firms assess transaction costs and make decisions based on cost you see benefit analysis. You see, they see what will be the cost if we produce in that country only. So accordingly they will take the decision. So trust this theory is transaction cost analysis theory. This theory suggests that firms internationalize when it becomes cost effective, you see, to produce goods abroad rather than exporting them. Firms assess transaction costs and make decisions based on cost benefit, you see, analysis. They will see the cost if they produce here and export, and they will see the cost if they produce there only, then they decide accordingly. Next theory is elliptic theory, OLI framework. It was proposed by John Dunning. This theory emphasizes ownership advantages, you see, such as technology ownership and brand strength, location advantages, availability of resources, and market potential. Say, for example, you see, shoe soles are available in Taiwan. You see, so availability of resources, you see, where the resources are available, and market potential, and internationalization advantages, retaining control over proprietary assets. So, elective theory, OLI framework. This theory was proposed by John Dunning. This theory emphasizes ownership advantages such as technology ownership and brand strength, location advantages, availability of resources and market potential, and internationalization advantages, retaining control over proprietary assets. Next theory is industrial network approach. This approach views firms as part of a broader industrial network, emphasizing relationships with suppliers, customers, and competitors in international markets. Next theory is business strategy approach. This model suggests that firms base their internationalization decisions on pragmatic considerations such as market attractiveness, psychological distance, and accessibility. So, in this slide, we have studied, you see, two theories. The first theory is industrial network approach. This approach views firms as part of a broader industrial network, emphasizing relationships with suppliers, customers, and competitors in international markets. Business strategy approach. This model suggests that firms base their internationalization decisions on pragmatic considerations such as market attractiveness, psychological distance, and accessibility. Next theory is bargaining power approach. This approach argues that market entry is influenced by negotiations between the firm and the host country's government, as seen in defense contracts and resource-based industries. So, next theory is bargaining power approach. This approach argues that market entry is influenced by negotiations between the firm and the host country's government, as seen in defense contracts and resource-based, you see, industries. You see now defense contracts, these are huge, you see, contracts about arms and other, you see, things. Next theory is market. Now we study factors influencing market entry mode. Which are the factors? The first factor is market attractiveness. Market attractiveness. The size and growth potential of the market play. It is a small market, big market, medium market, size of the market. Play the size and growth potential of the market play a critical role in deciding whether to enter high growth markets, attract more investment. You see, next factor is country risk. You see, now Pakistan. You see, nobody will like to do business with Pakistan. You see. Country risk, political stability. There is in Pakistan, political stability is not there. Regulatory environment and economic conditions are very bad in Pakistan. Economic conditions influence market entry decisions. Countries with unstable governments or high operational risks deter investment. So the factors which influence market entry mode are: first factor is market attractiveness. The size and growth potential of the market play a critical role in deciding whether to enter high growth markets, attract more investment. Next is country risk, political stability, regulatory environment, and economic conditions influence market entry decisions. Countries with unstable governments or high operational risk deter investment. Next factor is government policies. You see, what are the government policies? Whether they are liberal or not. You see, government incentives. You see, government policies, incentives such as tax benefits. You see, investment subsidies, and favorable regulations can encourage market entry. Conversely, restrictive policies, you see, discourage foreign firms. Then next factor is timing of, you see, entry. Early movers benefit from first mover advantages, while late entrants learn from competitors. You see, now timing of entry, early movers, you see, the people who move early, they benefit from first mover, you see, advantages. There are, you see, advantages. Now you must have seen early birds in restaurant, you know. They will say the person who will come first will give him discount. So early movers benefit from first mover, you see, advantages, while late entrants learn from competitors' experiences but face higher competition. So other factors you see influencing market entry mode are government policies, incentives such as tax benefits, investment subsidies, and favorable regulations can encourage market entry. Conversely, restrictive policies discourage, you see, foreign firms. And next factor is timing of entry. Early movers benefit from, you see, first mover advantages, while late entrants, you see, learn from competitors' experience. Internal capabilities. See, what are the internal capabilities? Internal capabilities, firms must evaluate their resources, competencies, and financial strength. You see, how sound they are financially before expanding internationally. You see, whether they will get the finance easily, they are having the securities, you see, to pledge, you see, while taking finance from financial institutions, you see, financial institutions will like to have securities. Next is cost benefit, you see, analysis. This is also very important factor. Cost benefit analysis, firms assess the return on investment. We are investing this much, you see, on this business, and how much is going to be the return, ensuring that the benefits of market entry outweigh the associated costs and risks. So next factors influencing market entry mode are internal capabilities. Firms must evaluate their resources, competencies, and financial strength before expanding internationally. Next factor is cost benefit expenses analysis. They must do cost benefit analysis. Firms assess the return on investment. They see how much is the return on investment. ensuring that the benefits of market entry overweigh the associated costs and risk. Now, next is market entry modes. You see, exporting. Now, which are the modes of market entry? The first mode is exporting. You see, exporting the simplest and least risky mode. You see, exporting allows firms to test foreign markets without significant investment. Direct exporting provides better control over distribution, while indirect exporting involves intermediaries, reducing operational complexity, but also control. So the first market entry mode is exporting of goods. Say, for example, exporting of 10,000 shirts from India to USA, white shirts, small, medium, large, extra large, triple X large. You see, and again, we have already learned that bank LC will be required. You see, importers bank will send the LC to the exporters bank. LC means the importer bank takes the responsibility of making the payment if everything is all right. You see, many times you see exporter is afraid he may not get the money. Suppose he sends the assignment, he sends the consignment. You see, goods are shipped, and if he doesn't get the money, then that is not proper. So when he receives the LC, when the bank takes the assurance of payment, then he does his order. So exporting the simplest and least risky mode, exporting allows firms to test foreign markets without significant investment. Direct exporting provides better control over distribution, while indirect exporting involves intermediaries, reducing operational complexity, but also control. Next, market entry mode is licensing and franchising. Firms grant rights to foreign entities to use their brand. Yes, we get so many brands, USA brands. Their clothes are available here. So firms grant rights to foreign entities to use their brand, technology, or business model in exchange for royalties. You have to pay the royalty to them. While this method reduces financial risk, it also limits control over brand reputation and operations. Next market entry mode is joint ventures. Joint ventures involves partnering with a local firm to share risks and resources. Suppose some Indian firm, if it makes a partner who is in a foreign country. So this is a joint venture. This approach helps firms navigate regulatory environments and cultural barriers, but may lead to conflict between the partners. If there are conflicts between the partners later on, then there will be a problem. So in this particular slide, we studied two market entry modes: licensing and franchising. Firms grant rights to foreign entities to use their brand, technology, or business model in exchange for royalties. While this method reduces financial risk, it also limits control over brand reputation and operations. Second market entry mode is joint venture. Partnership, like partner. We have partnership firms in our country. Joint venture means making a partner abroad. One partner is here, another partner is in foreign country. So they both join together and do business. So joint ventures involves partnering with a local firm to share risks and resources. Local firm is the country where we are going to export. This approach helps firms navigate regulatory environments and cultural barriers, but may lead to conflicts between partners. This we have to see, that there should not be any conflict between the partner. Next entry mode is foreign direct investment, investing money in foreign companies. Foreign direct investment, FDI. This mode includes wholly owned subsidiaries and acquisitions. FDI allows firms to have full control over their operations and but requires substantial investment and exposes them to political risks. Next is Turkey projects, forms design and build production facilities for clients in foreign markets, transferring ownership once operations you see commence. This mode is common in industries such as construction and engineering companies. So in this particular slide, we studied another two and market entry modes. The first one is foreign direct investment FDI. This mode includes wholly owned subsidiaries and acquisitions. Foreign direct investment allows firms to have full control over their you see, operations, but requires substantial investment and exposes them to political risks. Next market entry mode is Turkey projects. Firms design and build production facilities for clients in foreign markets, transferring ownership once operations commence. This mode, you see, they transfer the ownership. This mode is common in industries such as construction and engineering industry. Next is, you see, corporate objectives. Next market entry mode is corporate objectives. Firms align their market entry with long-term business goals and competitive, you see, advantages. Next market entry strategies, risk and control balance. Strategies must consider the level of risk a firm is willing to take versus the degree of control it wants over foreign operations. So in this particular slide, we have studied two more, you see, market entry modes. The first is corporate objectives. Firms align their market entry with long-term business goals and competitive, you see, advantages. Next is risk and control, you see, balance. Strategies must consider the level of risk a firm is willing to take versus the degree of control it wants over, you see, foreign operations. Next market entry strategies are, you see, market conditions. Strategies should adapt to the nature of the industry, level of competition, and customer preferences. Next market entry strategies, you see, investment considerations, cost implications, administrative requirements, and expected payback influence strategic, you see, decisions. Next is speed of entry. Firms must decide whether to enter a market aggressively or gradually build their presence. So in market entry strategies, you see, we are having in this slide 3 points. The first one is market conditions. You see, strategies should adapt to the nature of the industry, level of competition, and customer preferences. Second point is investment considerations, cost complications, administrative requirements, and expected payback influence strategic decisions. Next point is speed of entry. Firms must decide whether to enter a market aggressively or gradually build their, you see, presence. Next market, you see, market entry strategies, you see, example is companies in the services sector, such as, you see, hospitals, prefer wholly owned subsidiaries, you see, or joint ventures over licensing to maintain brand integrity and customer trust. You see. Similarly, companies in high-tech industries, you see, protect proprietary, you see, knowledge by choosing foreign direct investment over licensing. So, market entry strategies, the examples are companies in the service sector. You see, those companies which are in the service sector, such as hospitals, Max Hospital, in our country, prefer wholly owned subsidiaries or joint ventures over licensing to maintain, you see, brand integrity and customer trust. Similarly, companies in high-tech industries protect proprietary knowledge by choosing foreign direct investment over licensing. They choose foreign direct investment over licensing. Now, international market entry is a complex process that requires careful evaluation of environmental factors, market potential, and internal capabilities. Theories of internationalization provide a conceptual framework for understanding how firms expand globally. Various entry modes, including exporting, licensing, joint ventures, and foreign direct investment, offer different levels of risk control and investment requirements. By integrating strategic considerations with market dynamics, firms can select the most suitable entry mode and strategy, ensuring long-term success in international markets. So, we are concluding this unit. International market entry is a complex process that requires careful evaluation of environmental factors, market potential, and internal capabilities. Theories of internationalization provide a conceptual framework for understanding how firms expand gradually. Various entry modes, including exporting, licensing, joint ventures, and foreign direct investment, and other different levels of risk control and investment requirements. By integrating strategic considerations with market dynamics, firms can select the most suitable entry mode and strategy, ensuring long-term success in international markets. Now we come on the unit 8, that is organizational structures. Introduction to organizational structures. Organizational structures play a critical role in shaping how business operate, especially in the context of international expansion. As firms expand globally, they need to establish structures that align with their strategic goals, management process, and operational needs. The effectiveness of an organization structure depends on its ability to balance integration and autonomy while fostering global competitiveness. Global firms must coordinate their dispersed operations while ensuring flexibility to adapt to local environments. Various organizational designs help businesses navigate these complexities by defining decision-making hierarchies, reporting relationships, and operational responsibilities. Organizational factors and their elements. When designing on international business structure, organizations must consider four fundamental factors. They are structure, management process, people, and organizational culture. The organizational structure defines reporting relationships and decision-making authority. Management process involve planning, budgeting, and coordination activities essential for smooth business operations. People, now people refer to employees, staff, and managers who drive the organization's global activities. Lastly, organizational culture consists of shared values, behaviors, and norms guiding employees' actions. These factors influence strategic decisions such as market participation, product standardization, location of value adding activities, marketing approaches, and competitive strategies. Now, types of organizational structures. Business adopt different types of structures based on their size, operations, and strategic goals. The three primary structures are functional structure, divisional structure, and matrix structure. Functional structure. A functional structure organizes a company based on specialized departments such as you see finance, marketing, and operations. Each department operates independently, you see, and provides centralized services to all product lines or geographic regions. Say, for example, finance, there will be a general manager finance, general manager marketing, general manager operations. This structure enhances efficiency, economies of scale, and technical expertise within each function. However, it can lead to rigidity, slow decision making, and limited adaptability to diverse market conditions. It is most suitable for companies with limited product lines operating in stable environments. So, a functional structure organizes a company based on specialized departments such as finance, marketing, and operations. Each department operates independently and provides centralized services to all product lines or geographic regions. This structure enhances efficiency, economies of scale, and technical expertise within each function. However, it can lead to rigidity, slow decision making, and limited adaptability to diverse market conditions. It is most suitable for companies with limited product lines operating in stable environments. Next is divisional structure. The divisional structure groups business operations based on products, regions, or customer segments. This, enables firms to respond quickly to market changes and customer needs while maintaining, operational autonomy. The advantages include, greater flexibility, improved coordination, and focused expertise in specific areas. However, it can also result in resource duplication, interdivisional competition, and increased, operational cost. So, under divisional structure, we have seen the divisional structure groups business operations based on products. How many products are there? On that basis. Then regions, where we are going to sell, or customer segments, where are the customers. This enables firms to respond quickly to market changes and customer needs while maintaining operational autonomy. The advantages include greater flexibility, improved coordination, and focused expertise in specific areas. However, it can also result in resource duplication, interdivisional competition, and increased operational costs. Next is, matrix structure. A matrix structure combines functional and divisional approaches, allowing employees to report to multiple managers. It enhances flexibility, cross-functional collaboration, and resource efficiency, making it ideal for dynamic industries such as consulting, advertising, and engineering. However, challenges include power struggles, then complexity in decision making, and higher administrative costs. So under matrix study, we see a matrix structure combines functional and divisional approaches, allowing employees to report to multiple managers. It enhances flexibility, cross-functional collaboration, and resource efficiency, making it ideal for dynamic industries such as consulting, advertising, and engineering. However, challenges include power struggles, complexity in decision making, and higher administrative costs. Now, next is international division structure. The international division structure is commonly used by firms expanding into foreign markets. It separates, international operations from domestic activities, creating a specialized division that oversees global business functions. This structure enables companies to focus on international growth, develop specialized expertise, and respond quickly to market changes. However, it can lead to conflicts between domestic and international divisions, duplication of efforts, and inefficiencies in global coordination. So, in this slide, we have studied international division structure. The international division structure is commonly used by firms expanding into foreign markets. It separates international operations from domestic operations, creating a specialized division that oversees global business functions. This structure enables companies to focus on international growth, develop specialized expertise, and respond quickly to market changes. However, it can lead to conflicts between domestic and international divisions, duplication of efforts, and inefficiencies in global coordination. Next is global functional structure. A global functional structure centralizes decision making at the headquarters, head office, you can say, with each function, that is R&D, marketing, operations. R&D means research and development, managed globally rather than regionally. This structure optimizes efficiency, consistency, and economies of scale by standardizing business process across all markets. However, it may reduce local responsiveness and slow down decision making in dynamic markets where local adaptation is necessary. So under global function structure, we see a market is, for example, we take the case of a bank, State Bank of India. It is having branches, all over the world. It is having the branches. It is having about 10,000 branches in our country. State Bank is a bank where the branch work, it is the number of branches, it is having the number of branches which are maximum, in our in the world. No other bank is having as many number of branches as State Bank is having. Plus, it is having branches abroad also. Now, how is the administration in State Bank of India? They are having CMD, Chairman and Managing Director. Then there are Executive Directors. Then there are General Managers. Then there are Deputy General Managers. Then there are Assistant General Managers. Then there are Chief, Managers. Then there are Senior Managers. Then there are Managers. Then there are, Officers. Now, in State Bank of India, they have got different, departments. One department, they will be having international business. That department is controlling the international business all over the world. All the branches which are located, abroad, they are reporting to that international business department general manager. Then they will have general managers of various, general manager audit, general manager, inspection department, general manager finance, general manager, accounts, then general manager human resource, where they deploy the, staff. So it is, you see, like that. Now State Bank, they are having so many exporters around, so many people who do import, they are having importers around, they are having branches abroad also. So it is very easy for the businessmen who do banking with State Bank of India, you see, because suppose they are supplying goods into somebody in America, so State Bank is having branches in America also. So we have seen that, you see, four factors affect a company's, you see, capacity to design and implement global strategy. Now we are going to see four factors. The first factor is organizational structure, includes business reporting. Next is, you see, management process include planning and budgeting. Then a firm's management and other employees are its human, you see, resources. The next one is, you see, an organization's culture consists of unwritten norms and ideas that guide, you see, employees, you see, behavior. So next is, you see, our global functional structure we have seen. Then we are seeing the geographic area division structure. Geographic area division structure. A geographic structure, you see, decentralized decision making, allowing regional subsidiaries to operate, you see, automatically. This approach is beneficial for companies operating in diverse markets with unique consumer preferences and regulatory environments. It enables firms to adapt to local, you see, conditions, respond quickly to market demands, and leverage regional, you see, expertise. However, it can lead to resource duplication, inconsistencies in global strategies, and reduce economies of scale. Next, we see, you see, matrix division structure. Then we saw multi-based global product division structure. Then we saw hybrid structure. Then transnational structure. So in matrix division structure, you see, the matrix division structure integrates both geographic and functional elements, assigning employees to multiple reporting lines. Next point, it allows firms to balance global integration with local responsiveness, enhancing coordination across different business factors. Next point is, however, challenges include increased complexity, potential and conflicts, higher administrative costs. Then we come on, you see, multi-business global product division structure. Multi-business global product division structure. For diversified corporations operating multiple business, you see, lines, a multi-business global product division structure provide autonomy to each business unit. You see, autonomy is provided to each business unit. Each division operates independently and its own leadership and decision-making authority. So each division, you see, operates independently. They have got their division head, you see, they take independent, you see, decisions. They have not to depend on the head office to guide them, you see, they do the work independently. Next is, you see, this structure is, you see, beneficial for companies seeking specialized focus, agility in different market, you see, segments. and independent profit centers. You see, however, it may result in duplicated efforts, lack of synergy between divisions, and inconsistent, you see, branding. So we have seen this multi-base global, you see, product division. Next is hybrid structures. You see, next our uh, point is hybrid structure. A hybrid structure combines elements of different organization models, allowing firms to customize their structure based on, you see, business needs. An international division model may coexist with a, you see, product-based structure to ensure both global coordination and local market responsiveness. This approach provides flexibility, improved resources allocation, and strategic alignment, but may lead to complexity in reporting and, you see, decision making. Next is, you see, our transaction structure. Now, what is transaction structure? A transaction structure emphasizes global integration while maintaining local flexibility. It operates as a network rather than a rigid hierarchy, fostering collaboration across, you see, borders. This structure, you see, supports knowledge sharing, innovation, and strategic coordination while allowing regional teams to adapt to local conditions. Implementing a transaction model requires strong management process, cultural alignment, and extensive coordination mechanisms. So, friends, we have, you see, studied unit 7 and 8. In unit 7, you see, we have studied, you see, international entry, you see, segments. We have studied introduction to international, you see, market entry. We have studied, you see, volatility of, you see, business environment and its impact on market entry. Then we have studied theories of internationalization. Under these theories, we have studied, you see, Uppsala model. Then we have studied, you see, transaction cost analysis, TCA. We call it TCA. Then we studied, you see, electric theory. Then we have studied, you see, theories of interrelation. Under theories of interrelation, next theory is industrial network approach. Then we studied, you see, business strategy approach. Then we studied, you see, bargaining power approach. You see, how much we can bargain, you see. Then we studied factors influencing market entry mode. What are the factors which are, you see, influencing market entry? The factors are, you see, market attractiveness. You see, how attractive is the market. Then country risks. What are the country risks? Then government policies of those countries. What are the government policies of those countries? Then next is, you see, timing of entry. You see. Then we studied, you see, internal capabilities. What are the internal capabilities of the company? Then cost benefit analysis. You see, if the company opens the office there in a foreign country and do production there, and if the companies, you see, do exports from the base country, which is going to be economical. So company works out the cost benefit analysis, you see, and then accordingly company takes decision. Then we studied, you see, market entry modes. You see, the first mode we studied is exporting, doing exports. You see, suppose you are sending 10,000 shirts from here to America. You see. Then next we studied, you see, licensing and franchising. Then we studied joint venture. What is joint venture? Like partnership here in India. In joint venture, one partner is here and another partner is abroad. They do business together, you see. Then we studied, you see, foreign direct investing money in foreign companies. Then we studied, you see, Turkey projects. Now, so many people in our country, they invest in foreign company shares. You see, share market, they invest there also in foreign country share market, and they make huge money also. You see. The next was, you see, Turkey projects. We studied about Turkey projects. Then we studied, you see, corporate objectives. What are the corporate objectives? Then risk and control balance. You see, what is the risk? Then market entry strategies. You see, under market entry strategies, we studied, you see, corporate objectives, risk and corporate, you see, control balance, risk and control balance. Then market conditions, you see, it depends on market conditions also. Then investment consideration. The next is speed of entry. Then we studied, you see, under Unit 8, organizational, you see, structures. We studied introduction to organizational structures. Then we studied, you see, organizational factors and their elements. You see, management process is the factor. Then people. Then organizational culture. What is the culture of the organization? Then we studied types of organizational cultures. You see, functional structure, types of organizational structures, functional structure, then divisional structure and matrix structure. Then we studied, you see, international division structure we studied. Then we studied, you see, global functional structure. Then we studied, you see, geographic area division structure, Now, in, say, for example, a Indian bank. So there are so many, you see, states in our country. They will make, you see, regional office at Delhi. They will make, which will cover Delhi and NCR. Regional office Punjab, which will cover Haryana and Punjab. Then regional office, you see, in Madhya Pradesh, regional office Uttar Pradesh, regional office Bihar. So head office, suppose head office in Bombay. So they are having at all these regions, regional managers, all regions. Entire countries, you see, divided in the regions. So they are having regional managers. Their regional managers, the head office region. So he will report to the head office. So then we have studied, you see, this is geographic area division structure. Then we have studied matrix division structure. Then we have studied, you see, multi-business global product division structure. Then we studied, you see, hybrid structure. Then transactional, you see, structure. So under Unit 8, you see, we have seen organizational structures, introduction to organizational structure, organizational factors and their, you see, elements. Then types of organizational structures, functional structure, divisional structure and matrix structure. Then we have studied international division structure, global functional structure, geographic area division structure. Then we studied matrix division structure. Then we have studied, you see, multi-business global product division structure. Then hybrid structure. Then transnational structure. And under Unit 7, we have studied international entry strategies. What are the strategies for international entry? We have studied introduction to international entry, market entry, then volatility of business environment and its impact on market entry. Then theories of, you see, internationalization. We have studied the theories, Uppsala model, then transaction cost analysis, TCA theory. The next theory was electric theory. The next was industrial network, you see, approach. Then we studied business strategy approach. Then we studied theories of internationalization, that is bargaining power approach. You see how much we can bargain. Then we have studied, you see, factors influencing market entry, you see, mode. Factors for, you see, market attractiveness, country risk, government policies, timing of entry, then internal capabilities, cost benefit analysis. So we are closing the session. Thank you very much, students. Thank you very much.